Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say at exactly 14:47 and a bit in the afternoon, we are moving on with our... Is there such a thing like a third penultimate thing? Because this is the third to last song on Overkill's I Hear Black. Ignorance and Innocence just go hand in hand. Now, considering my opinions of being on this album so far, it started off for me kind of slow, and then it built up very, very gradually. So let's see exactly how this comes together. Does it rise to a brilliant ending, or is it going to sort of like fizzle towards the end? So we're about to find out. So if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Ignorance and Innocence. In 3, 2, 1, and... For a minute there, I generally thought that was Blitz's guitar speaking to us. Or it might have been Gustafon's. Someone was talking to us right there. That takes some skill, that. I mean, check this out in case you think I'm going crazy. very, 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 very something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ignorance and Innocence by Overkill. Very interesting. I'll say that much. I don't think it's been as good as, I'd say, what we've experienced already, like Weight of the World and Shades of Grey. But it just seems like a very, I don't really want to say gentle, I don't suppose, but it seems like a very, very just a chill metal song, i.e. just something you could just like have in the background. And okay, imagine this song was on and you could just like chill like this, and then you're just kind of like going, you know what, I could deal with that. It's, see, sometimes metal songs cannot technically very technically sort of relaxing technically, but there are exceptions, meaning that you could just sort of like lie back and just go, it's not bad, isn't it? Because sometimes like I get the idea that when I listen to Megadeth sometimes is that I just want to like friggin', you know, go mental. But Ignorance and Innocence, it's just kind of like, that's the thing about these riffs, man. It's that it's just cool, and it seems as if like they're more concerned about making like something really just, it sounds like something well engineered, like they knew exactly what they were doing. And Overkill is in really one of those groups that sort of like does things half-ass anyway, so that's why it's absolute bliss to hear stuff like this, because you just chill and lay back and just hear that, and that solo. Overkill always managed to have at least something extra to put into this. That's always great to hear. Now, with that being said, the song itself, I like the idea, ladies and gentlemen, that it's true. It really is what it's true, because when you're young and naive and innocent, you seem to think that, you know, the world is not as terrible as it might be, like, you know, gaps in the Mirror Fund pension, or, you know, insurance, crime, terrorist threats, mad dogs, stuff like that. You don't worry about shit like that when you're a kid. You don't need to worry about that, because there's still so much you don't know about them. The great thing about being ignorant is that you don't get to know half the stuff you wish you never heard of later in life. That's just straight up being true. And it's what makes you innocent, is because you have no recollection of what any of this shit will mean in your life, because what purpose does it serve? What meaning does it have? And we should just take that as a granted for what it should be, and that is just to enjoy what time you have, not knowing that the world is not always such a great place. Taking rides on a one-way street to nowhere. I'm looking for a sign I understand. Passing time to save my mind, following that road that winds in and out of my towns of hell. Is he like... I mean, I think I get the idea that I think this guy might have been like a criminal at some point who was sent to prison quite early in his life, and then he's come back and realizing that the real world does not look nearly as, you know, innocent and as inviting as before. Will I see the light of day? When will all these dues be paid? Send on a sign on me, or am I too blind to see? There's so much he does not know, because either he was not taught it, or he missed the boat and he should have listened to it when he had the time. Not bad, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all from a 28-year-old song. And I think it's technically like at this point where we've still got like 2 songs left to go, and let me just do a quick check as to what they are. Undying and Just Like You. Now, if I had to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too sure about what I'm expecting to get out of the last 2 songs, because really everything on this album has been great. But now I'm wondering just where on earth does it all come to an end. So, with all that said so far, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Ignorance and Innocence, and I will hope to love you guys again in the penultimate episode. So, take care, and bye-bye for now.